Hello, I am back doing an energy reading for Virgo, Sun and Rising. Virgo, Sun sign and Rising sign. What's going on with Virgo placement, Sun and Rising? We're asking Spirit, what does Virgo need to know? Sun signs and Risings currently. If you're new here, I read intuitively. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. And as I said, I read intuitively. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and or comment. If you would like a personal reading, all the information to request that will be listed below in the description box. Virgo, Sun and Rising. We have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Doubts. I was told to take another one. I said another one. We got another two. This came out. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And then we have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. All right, we're going to read all these together. Pause. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so what is this? Doubt, freedom, and regret for Virgo. Give me one moment. Somebody is upset that you moved on, or I release the need to know all the answers. This was your energy. You moved into this energy. You don't have any regrets, but they do. Okay, so this is like, there was some playing going around. Playing with emotions, playing with feelings. What was the playing and the physical for Virgo, Sun and Rising? What was being played with for Virgo, Sun and Rising, emotion-wise, and the physical? Emotions are not physical, but we're talking about what happened in the 3D, right? Was it money? Was it love? Was it sex? Was it information? All right, we're pulling from the top. Yeah. I feel like this was everything with this 10 of Pentacles. I mean, because this is like 3D. This is foundation. This is stability. This is family. This is partnership. This is legacy. This is work. But I feel like since it's the 10 of Pentacles and you have partnership here, children, everything was being played with. Love, passion, creativity, money, foundation, information, all of that. So, Virgo, you or them, could be two Virgos, take it how it resonates. Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising. There was some doubt here. So you moved into this, basically releasing the doubt, releasing this. And somebody else is in regret because they caused this doubt, caused you to seek this freedom with, I'm hearing with a vengeance. Even though it wasn't to be vengeful. It was just like relief, to provide some relief. What's going on currently? Yeah, it was to provide some relief because it was some betrayals going on here to cause this. I mean, anytime you got doubt, there's some bullshit in the game. So I just feel like somebody is in regret. I know that I cannot change the past. They want to come back in and fix it, but it's just like, you don't want it to be fixed. You're in your freedom. You're just like, it's nothing to be fixed. I've been there, done that. Water off a duck's back. That came up in Gemini reading. But there's some mental anguish with this 9 of Swords because they want to fix it. They need to fix it. But and I'm not at a loss for words, right? I'm just in this energy, and I just feel like for those who are resonating with this, it's like you don't really understand, because it's like, why do you need to fix it? That's not required. That's just like some people feel like, oh, I need closure in order to get over it. That's not required, but you have to come into that evolution on your own. So this is reminding me, somebody like played with you. I had like a partnership, a relationship years ago. I think I was a teenager. And they would be like, they would create chaos. And I asked them, like, why would you do this? Like, oh, to keep you guessing, to keep you on your toes. But it's just like, you playing with my emotions. Why not be sure? Why not provide me with confirmation? Why would you want to keep me guessing, keep me on my toes? And that's causing doubt. And it's just like, hold on. You think like that's supposed to sustain? Mystery is supposed to sustain a relationship, a partnership, a family, a home? What would be? No, it's not. Like, what's really going on? But this person I was with at the time, it was just like, oh, that's the way to keep you like interested, because you want to know. It's just, it was childish, right? So I just feel like you may have dealt with something like that, Virgo. You did deal with something like that, and instead of sitting in this doubt, trying to guess, you released the need to know all the answers, and you went on over here to this freedom. Well, she said, I break chains all by myself. And that's what you did. You cut the cord, cut the connection, the codependency, and now this is regret, right? But I feel like you went through this too, coming up out of this here. You went through this too, coming up out of the 7 swords and the doubt. You went through some regret too, regret on how you showed up, how you possibly lost yourself, how you didn't stand up for yourself, how you didn't honor your boundaries. And now the shoe is on the other foot. And this person like, I need to come in and fix it. But my thing is, I feel like they're trying to come in and fix it for them, because they feel like if I come in and fix it, it won't hurt so bad. But it's just like, the ship is sailed. What else is here? What else does Virgo need to know for those resonating with this? It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. Page of Cups in the reverse. Now, Page of Cups is like, oh, okay, this is beginning, budding stages, new beginnings of love, right? But it's in the reverse. What is coming back to you is the bullshit. It's just like this. Most people, when they play games and they trying to come back in, whether it was a friendship, whether it was a lover, however you're resonating with this, right? I guess strongly it was possibly a lover or like a family member. Most people, they try to come in with, remember when we did this? Remember when we did that, right? They try to remember the good times, but it's just like, you're gonna be like, yeah, I remember that, and then I remember you did this, and I remember that only lasted like an hour, and then you did this. It's like, nah, it's all coming back to me too. I remember too. I've been reflecting on some things too, and this ain't what you want, my ninja. This ain't what you want. Yeah, 5 of Swords in reverse. You released the burden, you released the headache, Virgo. Like, with the 5 of Swords in reverse, and the upright is like cutting off your nose to spite your face, to say you won, right? And I feel like this is what you were dealing with this 7 of Swords and this doubt and the playing games. But it's just like, I feel like, Virgo, with the way you've pulled back from this, it's kind of like you knocked all that shit over. Like, I'm not playing the game no more. Like, you can only keep me guessing if I'm sticking around to even receive what it is. And it's just like, Virgo, I just feel like you hung up your jersey. You just like, nah, I'm not even over there no more. I'm not on that team. I'm not even in that region. So I'm not even going to be paired in a match with them anymore. What else is this? So, but I feel like there's an energy coming back around, and it's been, I don't know if they're going to show up in the physical. They could just show up in your dreams and like pop into your thoughts, like intrusive thoughts, right? Or can you understand? I don't know that they're going to show up in the physical, right? But they really want to fix this. And it's like, no, you can't change the past, but it's just like, fix what? You've let it go. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. close this. Mm-hmm. 3, 4, celebration. What is this here? This energy is heard about you from a friend. They heard you doing good, you looking good from a friend or some type of socializing. Maybe they saw you out, they heard you were out. And you ain't thinking about them, you ain't asked about them, you just there. And it's mainly, even if that's not the case, they heard about you or a friend told them, it's just like they're in their feelings because you've moved past this. You've moved past this, you've let this go. And it's given like the shoe is on the other foot, but that's not really even your problem. Like, I just feel like this shit is old. Like, stale old. This could be some years, this that I'm talking about. But this energy is heavy in regret. That's what you need to know. At the bottom of the deck, we got some hangman, some reflection, some introspection, right? Some clarity. Then we got some wands. Some new beginnings, All right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and or comment if you would like a personal reading. All the information to schedule that will be listed below in the description box. Thanks.